Hello everyone, in this video I would like to walk you through our first module in this class, which is Module 1, Week 1. Before I do so, I want to just quickly review the homepage because it's important for you to understand how this course is organized. Notice that there's a course orientation and resources. So the first thing you need to do, first and foremost, is to start from course orientation resources. There is no reason for you to be looking at Unit 4 portfolio or Unit 3 or 2. That comes later. You can do so if you're curious, but I just want to mention this because some students are just jumping around, and I would rather you start in order. So start with course orientation and resources. So that's where you should begin. So on the start course orientation resources, I've recorded videos where you can get to know me, your instructor, course tour, and so on and so forth. Now let's go into week 1, module 1. So this is why I recorded this video. So in the first week, again, this is a bit redundant, but I have a video here which should just tell you about how the course is organized. This is what we're going to be doing this week. Now, I'll mention that this checklist should not be taken literally. The reason I say this is because I don't want to overwhelm you by posting every single thing that you're supposed to do in this checklist. This is supposed to help you stay organized. So you're supposed to be doing some readings, and this is at your own convenience, at your own. There's no specific timeline when you're supposed to complete this reading, other than you're supposed to do it in this week. There is a quiz for you to take on course orientation, discussion board post to complete, an introductory essay. I say this because I want you guys to know what to complete. Again, there is another activity on AI that I would like you guys to complete, and there's another activity, a course introductory survey that I want you to complete. I'm going to update this because this is just a standard template that was given to me since I teach a curriculum. Now let's go back. Okay. So you have this is assuming that you've already completed the course orientation. So in week 1, there's a reading, like I mentioned, on generative AI, a guide for students. There is the course orientation, a discussion forum that you complete, meet your classmates. Please pay attention to the instructions here. Remember, it says you're supposed to do this. Reply in 48 hours after initial post. I want to tell you that don't wait till like 48 hours. If you can respond immediately, do so. If somebody has said so, if somebody has already posted, because you'll forget. There's a tendency for students to forget. Okay. So what are you supposed to do? Your name, your major, where you're located. Are you from Chicago? For instance, I'm from Chicago. Your major, what are you planning to study here? Undecided. So answer these questions in your camera recording. So you can use your phone if you want to do so on Zoom. I'm sure many of you know how to do this because many of you I know you're on Instagram, and this is a Gen Z thing. So when it comes to recording video, you guys are pretty good at this. I don't need to give you like detailed instruction how to record a video. But if just in case you do so, let me know. But I doubt that many of you need detailed instruction how to record a video. I think you can do this easily. Okay, so describe your experience walking. Although I think the instruction is that you keep it at 2 minutes, but if you can, it says 2 minutes. If you want to go beyond 2 minutes, that's fine because there's a lot. I want you guys to feel comfortable. I don't want to put you under pressure. If you want to go beyond 2 minutes, that's fine. But if you can do it under 2 minutes, also fine. So make sure you post your video to your group's Canvas discussion. So respond to at least 2. If you don't respond, you don't get the full credits. Put a recognizable picture of yourself to Canvas. So that covers 2 points. Again, if you don't want to do this, you can choose not to do it. but you just don't get the full points. So I'm going over this because the last class I taught, I had students who didn't even follow the complete instruction, and they wanted me to give them the full points. No, if you do most of the work, you get most of the credits. If you do half of the work, you get half of the credits. That's how it works. So if you want me to give you the full points, make sure you follow all the instructions here. Okay. All right. So that's that. Let's see. There's something else I need to talk about. I think that I will talk about the introductory survey because I usually have students complete this. The introductory survey is it's more information for me it's more for me to get to know you, but also it's a way of because I'll use this information hopefully to put you guys in groups. If I know what your common interests are, it's also for me it's a way of you communicating to me so I understand where you're coming from and things I need to take into account when putting you in a group. I always have students complete this survey, and most of them tend to complete it, and that's why I now give out points before I'll just make it optional, but most students tend to complete it. So I believe most of you would like to complete it because since I'm your instructor and your main audience, you really want me to know what you're interested in, because I can use that to support you in this class if possible. It's not always possible, but if possible I would try to put you in groups with individuals with similar interests. Okay, then there is this is an essay that you're supposed to complete. You're supposed to complete this essay. Again, it's a reflection essay, so don't think too hard about it. At minimum, you should get the full credit, unless you didn't respond to the instruction. Now, there is another video. So this is an activity for you to complete. It's on AI multimedia content generation. So I'm having this survey because we have a multimodal project and I want to know what your needs are. So complete this and I will put you and I'll consider, if you don't want to use AI, let me know as well, because I always try to survey students about their needs and interest in AI, and that's I'm also interested in that as a research topic. So that's going to help me if we're going to include AI project in this course. Last but not the least, I want to encourage you all to, again, we will be proceeding. I pretty much said it all in my before you start video, so take a look at the video. I'll be recording more videos like this every week to tell you what to expect and how you should proceed in this course. Bye for now.